Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
What's going on, guys? This is Bento, and I'm going to be doing a review for the game Grim Fandango, a game released way back in 1998, now digitally remastered and ready for the 2015 era. Grim Fandango is one of those games I've been looking forward to playing since I started my whole adventure game spiel. Adventure games were one of those genres I never really played much as a kid due to sort of my adolescent naivety, or simply, I was just playing way too many damn action games. Thanks to the help of Telltale's array of episodic adventure games though, I've come to really sort of appreciate the genre, especially in this day and age where the fun factor in video games seems to be missing for a lot of the AAA games. So what exactly is Grim Fandango? Well, it's made by the original awesome people at LucasArts before their fall into the Star Wars side. You play as Manny Calavera, a dead travel agent living in the land of the dead. You ferry souls into the 9th underworld, and based on whether that person has been good or not in their former lives, they're either sent straight to the 9th underworld or they're forced to walk a long journey to get there.
Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Manny is a struggling travel agent that can't seem to find any good clientele. All that changes, however, when he stumbles upon Meche, and he's caught in an intriguing story of crime, love, and a journey around the land of the dead.
I am an elemental spirit summoned up from the land of the dead itself and given one purpose, one skill, one desire: to drive!
A lot of themes in the story are derived from Aztec religion and their concepts of death, which give the game its great premise and a rather darkly comedic setting. Themes are also influenced by Mexican traditions as well. Day of the Dead is definitely an ever-present theme throughout the game.
I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
While the concept may seem bleak in the realest of sense, it's filled with characters from all over the place, with the funniest of friends,
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
the most satirical shitheads,
I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
and even the baddest of bads.
Oh, we do? But I thought I'd bring some muscle along just in case.
The setting is great, and I've enjoyed just about every possible character this game offers. All of them seem rather unique and varied, and the main man himself is no pushover either. Manny is literally the neo-noir hero I'm glad to have seen. The man will literally scale buildings and not give a shit. He'll make friends, he'll learn to love, he'll learn to break love, and he'll even see his story to the end. He's a well-written character, and I think he's genuinely funny to listen to, especially with the banter he gives with just about everything in the game.
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Now, in the truest of fashion for any point-and-click adventure game, the gameplay literally boils down to two distinct things: point and click. You'll be moving Manny towards different areas of the world, and you'll be interacting with them as well. Progression comes with solving puzzles, which is literally the game. You'll need to find certain objects, combine certain objects, take the objects to different places, and even interact with the objects. To some, and by some I mean a good number of you, this may be a little difficult. I know, because I sure as hell needed help figuring this game out. Fandango's puzzles are not straightforward, and some will come off as being insanely illogical. You'll have to be creative and test out different things to find the answer to each puzzle. This also introduces 3 very important rules to newcomers for the adventure game. Number 1, consider everything. Do not take anything for this game granted, or you will be stuck for life. Number 2, look everywhere. Seriously, you might need to measure your monitor and determine the best means to find anything that could be hidden within the game's old graphics. And finally, number 3, and the most important rule, try anything with everything. Thinking logically might get you nowhere, being creative does. And while it may not be that simple, some of the results for figuring this game out can be quite rewarding just to see the laughs. Now, visually speaking, don't expect Grim Fandango to break anything new. Graphics are definitely that of its 1998 counterpart, and with the old engine still being used. There are definite improvements though in making the game look a lot crisper, and you can even turn off the HD settings for some old school jagged goodness. I say the old graphics add to the charm of the game, and even lets newcomers like myself appreciate the game for what it was a long time ago. Despite this, when you look at the game, Fandango definitely has its own unique aesthetic with some Aztec-like inspirations. This is definitely one of the first few times skeletons have been given so much life in a game.
Smiles as bright and wide as the blade on my scythe.
But the color choice in this game is also really interesting because you can see some of the darkly neo-noir undertones in certain acts. You can even change the aspect ratio to better fit your monitor. Just don't expect Manny to look a little more robust. As for the sound of the game, you could not ask for some of the best voice acting even more than 17 years later, and some of the best music this side of jazz. The voice acting is genuine, and each voice actor complements their roles very well, giving their own unique flavor to the characters of the game. You will definitely have favorites, and there were some you will just outright hate.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
The music very much complements Fandango's neo-noir style storytelling, and it's great to just listen to, even when Manny's just smoking a cigarette. The feel of it is very much akin to films like The Maltese Falcon and Casablanca, and especially Casablanca, which I'm so glad they have a section of the game dedicated to that film.
I think you've made a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. 13 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it.
So how does Grim Fandango fare after so many years? A little dusty around the edges, but this little gem is just so much fun to play. Even grizzled veterans of the point-and-click adventure game who play this game should try playing it again. There's even a treat for this Remastered edition because it also comes with unused concept art that hasn't been shown yet. There's even access to developer commentary that's got some really funny banter too.
Elevator code.
Yeah.
Elevator code's the worst, man. Door code in general.
As for the newcomers, this is definitely a must-play for anyone wanting to give the old-school adventure genre a try. To me, Grim Fandango had some of the best parts about any story-driven game, and I'm so happy to have played it.
This could get 100 souls on the number 9 train. Something's not right about this. I get the feeling this suitcase belongs to someone more important than Chowchilla Charlie.